Oh yeah, you know we gotta go. Gotta do it for that cadence, 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 cadence. Rock and roll. I just made it to the mountain more than 4 hours and a half already. So get ready. We're gonna do a little bit of cadence. Pledge your allegiance, allegiance to our family. The third part, June 13th, Friday the 13th. Rock and roll, encouraging all the workout, train, exercise. I just stretching a little bit here and planning this beautiful, and we're gonna rock and roll before the cadence. Let's go. Rock and roll before the cadence. Stretch left or right. Pledge your allegiance, allegiance. Use only if you are. Dragon Army, Dragon Army, Dragon Army, proper to the Dragon Army is following cadence. And rock and roll for the bakers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, firefighter. Part 3 of this June 13. We're going from the mountain, we're going to my headquarters. To my headquarters, pledge your allegiance, allegiance, Dragon Army. We need to get the 3 for the 63. The red uniform, the black uniform, and the white, the black, and the red. Black and white and the red. The black and white and the red, let's go. Gotta get it for the cadence. Rock and roll, that's with the prudence. Hey, let's go on the toes. We marching, that's the cadence. That's the Dragon Army. Say it, okay, sentence. For the left and for the right. And the sun said that's a rider. For the plumbers, electricians from the mountain going down back to my headquarters. And the moon is still full, and it's before the Sabbath. Sabbath of the dancing goddess, Dragon Kingdom, that's the cadence. For the free and for the loving, for the strong and for the 63. Canada, unite we be. For the left in harmony, you know that we got be. On the left and on the right, you know that's the cadence heights. Beautiful sky. That's the sunset and sunrise. Somewhere is that beautiful yellow. On the car, gotta say hello. Somebody's that beautiful yellow. I gotta get hello for that beautiful, that yellow. You know that you gotta see. For the left and right in harmony. For the blessed and for the right. For the rest and for the cadence. We go Dragon Army cadence. For the left and for the right. We know that's the side to side. Left and right and up with higher. And you know we got a left, a goddess on the goddess sayer. I just got it on the prayer. Praying kisses on the left. Praying kisses for the left. For the butchers and the bakers. You know that's the Dragon Army Satan's cadence. You know we ain't not a demons. We're the dragons. We're not demons. We're the dragons. Gotta left it till we go. Gotta blessed for the horses. Horses are the police there. Horses are the police. Horses are the police. Gotta get it left and right, left and right, and left and right, and that's how we gotta get it on the do, and that's how we gotta get it on the go, and so we gotta get now, man, you know, so something which we gotta keep doing on the left and on the right, and in the middle, you know, for the 63, on the Cadence Army B, Dragon Army, pledge your allegiance, legions, we gotta seize, for the left and right we be, for the left and right we seize, for the seas, and the rivers, and the rivers, and the lakes, and the booty that'll shake, for the plumbers, electricians, firefighters, nurses, doctors, you know that's we gotta fake us. I mean, you know that we cannot fake this. Dragon Army Cadence Freestyle Creative Mode now. It's June 13th, part 3 of my marching back to my headquarters, and did some miles already, and it's F1 weekend, and got a little bit of that left, a little bit of that right, a little bit on the set, a little bit on the go. So there's the mountain, Mount Royal, my second home, second house, and here are the horses of the police, but I don't think they're there. But yeah, we're gonna get again going back to headquarters Friday before the Sabbath, and grateful, thankful, my rent's paid, electricity bill's paid, got food and coffee, and we gotta get some of that good rock and roll. I hope it's not gonna block my video, because a little bit of that singing, that I think it was that audible, but I think that's Iron Maiden. Is that Maiden? I'm the best in 2025 now. You know, I'm the best lyrically, the one who create only lyrically. Now with instrumentals, I'm not that good at singing instrumentals, but lyrically, Dragon Army Cadence, let's go. Prudence on the streets, Dragon Army Cadence, property of the Dragon Army, pledge your allegiance, for the brave, for the free, for the loving, for the brave, for the free, for the loving. We gotta keep on rock and roll. For the free, for the brave, and for the loving. We gotta keep that rock and roll. For the free, for the brave, for the loving. We gotta keep that rock and roll. For the plumbers, the electricians, and the bakers, and the nurses, firefighters. For the 63. For the 10 and the 50 and the 3, that's the 63 of the kingdom with an empire. We need some red uniforms for the dragon army. We need some black uniforms for the dragon army. We need some white uniforms for the dragon army. We need some white, we need some red, we need some black. We need some white, we need some red, we need some black. Dragon Army sentence, that's the cadence of the Dragon Army. Pledge your allegiance for the 7th Army, you're the 63, Canada, US jointly. Gotta get it for the left, gotta get it for the right. Gotta speed, you know we sight, gotta speed, you know we right. And you know we up and dime, and you know we up and dime. For the left and for the times. Gotta split it so you be, gotta split it so you see. Left and right in harmony. And we bend the knees a little bit. And we march, you know we trip. Some of my dragons are black. Some of my dragons are white. Some of my dragons are black, white. Some of my dragons are white, black. Some of my dragons are black, white. Some of my dragons are rainbow. Some of my dragons are dragonesses. That's the blue, you know we bless us. That's the nice blue, nice blue, nice blue. Wow, what a beauty. That's the blue and white and sea. Red and white in harmony. So you see up in the goes. For the 63 we rock and roll. From Montreal to San Francisco. Gotta get it for the pink. That's the rose. Rose and white and yellow, that's the sunset, that's the red. That's the dragon army said, that's the Cadence for a left. In the cities that's upset, for the rocks that you can see. For the rocks that you can be, for the rocks that you can see. For the interference that they me, for the interference that they be. Black box so that you can be on the seas. For the left and for the right, for the army that's a sight. For the cadence that's a right, for the cadence that's a right. For the left and right we sight. We need some rights, and some loving for the butchers, and some kisses for the bakers. That's the Dragon Army cadence, that's the Dragon Army cadence. Firefighters and the plumbers, firefighters and the plumbers. For the butchers, electricians, for the electricians, nurses and those daycare workers, change some diapers. Gotta get it for the youth. Gotta get it for the youth. Gotta get it for the youth. For the love and yo we shoot. For the love and yo we shoot. For the left and right. In the center, in the middle. That's the Dragon Army cadence by the river, on the mountain, in the valleys. We are not some demons, we are dragons. We are not demons, we are dragons. We are not some demons, we are dragons. That's where we gotta go for Dragon Army Satans. That's where you gotta go so you can see. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. That's the loving so you see, that's the loving so you be. For the left and right in harmonies. And you squeeze up in the fingers. So you know we gotta bless it. Left and right and you can set it. And another Dragon Army cadence. Gotta sing it for the blessings. And the left and right and C. And the left and right and B. For you know that you can D. Do it, don't throw no dice, no gamble. We don't throw no dice, no gamble. That you can be, that you see. That's sure you gotta be on the squeeze. For the Dragon Army cadence piece. And you know we love the red. Red Dragon Army cadence, that's the dread. Wow, what a nice red. Red is my favorite color, so nice. Nice and color, that's the left. Left and right and be upset. So the left and right we guess. Guesses on the do's, guessing on the blues. Guessing on the left and on the right and on the love. And for the left up in the Jews, for the left up in the blues. Gotta get it for the Satans, gotta give it for the Levant. For the Dragon Army cadence, gotta get it for the Caesar. For the left and right in harmony. Gotta go a bit with the red and black, that's the beauty, that's the cars. So you know you gotta get it for the left and for the rights. For the left and for the rights, for the left and for the sights. Gotta give it for the left, for the right and for the depth. So you know you gotta get it, so you know you gotta see it. Gotta get it for you be it, gotta get for you can see it. So you left and right and be it. On the left and right and prudence, gotta get some use, some prudence. You know we gotta see on the left and right in harmony. Gotta do some use of P, gotta do some use of B's. Oughta do some use of C's, oughta use of deuce of C's. Throw the dice, but we don't gamble. Throw the dice and beat 'em, 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 gamble. On the left and right side, on the left and right side. Throw the dice, but we don't gamble. Throw the dice, but we don't gamble. We gon' rock and roll it for the farmers, for the butchers, for the bakers. Electricians and the plumbers, nurses and the butchers. Daycare workers gotta be some plumbers. So you know we gotta see left and right up in the bees. What a bees, there's honey. Dragging on me cadence. Let's go. Freestyle mode. Use only if you're an allied army. It's just pestilence, otherwise pestilence. Let's go. Let's go for the free, for the brave, and for the loving. Black and white and rainbow. Some of my dragons are dragonesses. Black and white and rainbow. Some of my dragons are dragonesses. Black and white and rainbow. Some of my dragons are dragonesses. Gotta spit it with two S's. Look at the beautiful sky. That you know we got a light. That you know we got a light. With the sky in harmony. With the sky in harmony. So you left ready to see. So you left ready to see. With the sky in harmony, that you know you gotta be. You gotta be, you gotta see, you gotta be, you gotta D. On the left and right and C, on the left and right and B. Beautiful sky, sunset and sunrise, Montreal to San Francisco. Back from Vancouver going down to Miami, all the way up in the north. Of the 63, the kingdom. Of the 10 and of the 50 with the 3, we got that 63. 63, coast to coast, ocean to ocean, 40 SSD. Dragging on me, 40 SSD. We got that security. We got that service. We got that defense. We got a fourth. I got a rainbow uniform as well for joy, especially for the Sabbath, Or the dancing goddess army got that green, so we got the red for security. Got the white for service. Or got the black for security. Black for security, white for service, and red for defense. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean. Red for defense. Red for defense, right? And black for security. For defense. And white for service. The uniforms plus for the rainbow. For the Dragon Army, and lots of green for the DGA. We salute the farmers, butchers, electricians. Daycare workers and the nurses who change some diapers. Hey, our brothers and sisters flipping some burgers. In the fast food, in the restaurants. Across the 63. We got disco, we got strip clubs. We got discos, we got strip clubs. We got train conductors. Strippers, give them some discounts to the truckers, please. We got truckers on the road across the 63, so you know. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific. Coast to coast, ocean to ocean, the Atlantic, the Pacific. Gotta be the key and gotta be more specific. Hey, one marching steps going through the forest. The red in rising, red in setting. Uniforms you gotta be. For that total SSD. Gotta be so you can see. Gotta be so you can be. In the left, in the right. Gotta be so that's the might. In the left, in the right. That's the Canadian Armed Forces there for the military. Gotta paint some red, white, and black. Got 3 types of SSD and then the integrated one, you know. The integrated, the total mobile defense theory. When it's a system, it becomes action into practice, and we need to integrate all police forces, all armed forces, all police forces, armed forces, police, armed forces, all the police forces, all the armed forces, all the police, armed forces, all the police, armed forces, all the armed forces, all the police, and all the police, armed forces, and that's what I do, you know. So gotta get it on the go now, you know. The police, armed forces, and gotta get it for the SSD. Security, service, and defense. Security, service, and defense. That's the cadence, that's the key. That's the cadence that you be. That's the cadence that you see. That's the cadence that you meet. For the left and right. So you see you got a D. Hey. Left and right and beautiful left, beautiful right. In the center, that's a right. Hey, you know we gotta go. Left and right, ready to go. Plumbers, electricians, bakers, nurses, doctors, firefighters, plumbers. Gotta sing for them a little bit of that cadence. Hey, you know how we go. Dragging on me, that's for sure. Left and right and getting chilly. Gotta put on some hoodie. It's left and right, it's getting chilly. Gotta put on some hoodies, get the hydration in the body. Some of my dragons are black. Some of our dragons are white. Some of my dragons are black, white. Some of my dragons are black, white. Some of my dragons are black, white. Some of my dragons are rainbow. That's what they do is so you know. That's what they do is so you know. That's what they do is so you go. That's what they do it on the road. Roll some prudence with some cadence. Roll some prudence with the left, right. Gotta put it in the city. Gotta see it before you be it. Gotta believe it. And this is where we rock and roll cadence a little bit. And that's how we're gonna get doing with that. And that's how we're gonna get on that rock and roll. For the left, for the right, for the butchers, for the bakers, for the nurses, for the doctors, plumbers, and electricians, plumbers, and all those, of course, gotta get it on the go. And so we're gonna get drilling with that. And so we gotta get drilling on the go, man, you know. Yeah, gotta get it for the left, for the right. You can see the sunset on the might, on the left, on the right. That's you see it on the dikes. For the homos, I gotta rock and roll for the homos. Gotta rock and roll for the homos. Yeah, homos. We also gotta rock and roll for the homos, lesbians, LGBTQ, left, right, and the center, the Democratic Republic, and the Kingdom, Dancing Goddess and the Dragon King. Your legions, 24/7, cadence. I'm going back to my headquarters and SNS and